In the mist-shrouded history of the Middle Kingdom, there was no force more formidable or more tragic than the great army of the Qin, the warriors who first forged a single nation from the chaos of 7 warring states. This is the story of their rise, their absolute discipline, and the silent vigil they keep to this day. The birth of the Iron Tide. In 246 BCE, a young king named Yingzheng ascended the throne of the Qin state. China was a fractured landscape of blood and shifting alliances, but Yingzheng had a vision. Tianxia, all under heaven, as one. To achieve this, he didn't just need soldiers, he needed a machine. The Qin army became the most disciplined force the world had ever seen. They moved not like men, but like a tide of iron, the bowmen. Their crossbows were the pinnacle of ancient engineering, featuring standardized parts so a soldier could swap a broken trigger in the heat of battle. The infantry. They wore armor of lacquered leather scales and carried long bronze spears. They were rewarded not by gold, but by merit, a system where a soldier's rank increased based on his bravery and the number of enemies defeated. The unification state by state, the Great Army marched. They crossed the Yellow River and scaled the mountains of Chu. Under the command of legendary generals like Wang Jian and Bai Qi, they were relentless. By 221 BCE, the last rival kingdom fell. Yingzheng declared himself Qin Shi Huang, the first emperor. The Great Army's work, however, was not done. They were sent to the northern frontiers, where they began connecting the walls of old kingdoms into what would become the Great Wall, a stone dragon intended to keep the nomadic tribes at bay, the Silent Legion. As the emperor grew older, his obsession shifted from conquering the living world to conquering the afterlife. He feared that the spirits of the millions his army had defeated would seek revenge in the next world. He ordered the creation of a new kind of army, one that would never tire, never age, and never retreat. For decades, 700,000 laborers worked in secret. They didn't build with flesh and bone, but with the earth itself. Each soldier was crafted from terracotta clay. They were life-sized, and no two faces were the same. Some were young and eager, others were scarred veterans with stoic gazes. They were painted in brilliant reds, blues, and purples, and equipped with real bronze swords and spears. The Eternal Guard. When the emperor died in 210 BCE, he was buried in a massive subterranean city. To the east of his tomb, the terracotta army was deployed in perfect battle formation. The vanguard, 3 rows of unarmored archers to strike first. The main body,